JDiv is back at it here to give everyone another Chicago Cubs related video, just talking about some moves the Cubs have made in the 2020-2021 Major League Baseball offseason, as we have recently signed Jake Marisnick, who's an outfielder that used to be with the Houston Astros. I think he played 1 year with the Mets too. We needed a right-handed bat for the outfield that could platoon in case Jason Hayward has a shitty season, which he's a little shaky with the Cubs, but he's actually gotten better each year he's been with the Cubs. So hopefully Hayward's good, but if he's not, we have Marisnick to kind of platoon with them, be that right-handed bat against left-handed pitchers, and he should be pretty good. He's no elite player by any means, but he's a serviceable player, and I think he'll fit in just fine. And if he does anything spectacular, we will definitely flip him at the deadline. I think we will. And then the most recent news, I don't know if it's 100% official yet, but it's more like you pass physical, you're on the team. The Cubs have signed Jake Arrieta. We're bringing Jake Arrieta back. Sounds like it's a 1 year, $6 million deal. I don't know if there's any incentives with that deal. That hasn't been announced yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing Jake Arrieta back with the Cubs. He left because of free agency, and I was hoping we would have brought him back, but we didn't. But kind of turned out good because he hasn't really done much since he's been gone. He went to the Phillies and became Mr. Disabled List, I guess, or Injured List, or whatever you want to call it. And I think bringing him in, if he can turn to somewhat of a form that he was with the Cubs in 2015 and 2016, I think it's a good deal, and we'll flip him up the deadline. Although I'd like to see him finish his career with the Cubs because he was damn good when we had Jake Arrieta. I will say that. So that's quite exciting. And the Jed Hoyer, along with the Ricketts, okay, we needed to do that deal to bring some butts in the seats. If we're allowed to have butts in the seats in 2021, who knows if that's going to happen or not? Remains to be seen. But I like the deal. It's kind of a really low risk deal. 1 year, $6 million. I mean, we had the money, so we might as well sign him. I mean, we traded Hugh Darvish, which I'm still a little upset about because we didn't get a guy that's in the top four, top three San Diego Padres prospects, and we gave Victor Caratini in the deal. So I don't know what to make of that. And of course, we lost Jose Quintana to free agency. We lost John Lester to free agency. We didn't even give Kyle Schwarber another deal, so he went to the Nationals along with Lester. And should it be an interesting season? But hey, we got some players that could fit into different roles. We signed Austin Romine to be a backup catcher. Yay! He's going to do good at replacing Victor Caratini. Probably not. We got Zach Davies in our rotation. Hopefully, he does good for the first half of the year, so we can flip him for good prospects. And then, of course, we got Jake Arrieta, and then we got Jock Peterson, Jake Marisnick, and I don't remember if we've signed any infield help, but it's been a lackluster offseason, but we've made a few moves recently that have made me a little bit more positive about the Chicago Cubs 2020-2021 offseason, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, something they didn't do that I'm not happy about, the Cubs, it appears, are not going to bring Billy Hamilton back as he's signing, I think, with the Indians. I might be wrong on which team he's going to, but I know he's signing with somebody else. I don't think it's official yet, but it's more or less past physical, you're on the team sort of thing. I would have hoped the Cubs would have brought Billy Hamilton back for his intangibles that he has on the field, his speed and defense, which the Cubs don't have a lot of. And it would have been nice to have him in our lineup every day. But when you have Hap, when you have Hayward and Jock Peterson, there's really no room for Billy Hamilton unless you put him in, the pinch run, which I don't know if we're going to pay, $3, $4, $5 million for a guy that just pitch runs. So it is what it is. But like I said, I would have loved to see them bring him back because of the things that he does on the field. But oh well, best of luck. I think he was a good addition to the team. Also, Cameron Maybin was a good addition to the team, and I'm assuming we're going to lose him since we already have three starting outfielders, and then we just signed Jake Marisnick, and we have Irwin too. But those are two guys I wanted to see the Cubs bring back, Hamilton and Maybin. But oh well, I don't make the decisions for the Cubs. Jed Hoyer does, but at least he brought Jake Arrieta in. Assuming that deal becomes official, that'll put some butts in the seats if we can have fans. And that's the news I have. I'm a little upset so far. The new proposal, which the Players Union has agreed to, the National League wouldn't have a DH in the 2021 season. And I'm really upset about that. I hope that gets rectified before the start of the season because I'm tired of seeing pitchers bat. You know, the National League game is a lot of strategy, but with this day and age, we should have the DH in both leagues. Either have it in both leagues or don't have it at all. And that's my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a fan of the Chicago Cubs and you like the signing of Jake Marisnick and Jake Arrieta, go ahead and smash that like button if you know anybody that would be interested in this video. Share the video with them. Don't forget to leave me a comment with your thoughts, any moves that you're really excited about that the Cubs have made, probably the Joc Pederson and Jake Arrieta deals. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.